Welcome to Zen in a Moment, episode 35 with Zen Crier DeBrook. I want to talk today about surrender. Surrender gets a bad rap out there in the world. It's been equated with the white flag, swinging it back and forth, that you've completely failed the battle, that you're giving up to the enemy, you therefore are going to be tortured and kept in captivity and shamed and abused, and all these things are going to happen when you surrender. And that's one form of surrender, is to not die in the very last dregs of a battle. And I understand that. But the surrender that I'm talking about is a very important aspect of flow and manifestation. You see, I'm in surrender right now, and it's very interesting. It's part of the reason why I wanted to talk to you about it. I use flow in my life, and if you've done any work with the Smart Soul Academy, you know that flow is a big part of the process of using your internal guidance system. Flow is feeling light, open, and wise. Flow is going from opening to opening moment over and over again throughout your lifetime, with beautiful things occurring magically and synchronistically into your life. And surrender is a huge part of flow. You see, our minds control a lot of what we do. The shoulds, the have-tos, the need-tos, the musts. All the rules and laws of what it takes to be successful come from your mind. They don't come from the universe. The universe can have it delivered in any way it needs to. I like to think of the universe as God. And for those of you who are not a big God fan, well, the universe works too. There's a natural set of laws in energy that are operating all throughout nature. So if you go out and you look at nature about how all of the creatures are taken care of, the water flows through, the seasons change, it always blows my mind, everything that needs to happen. For instance, I'm a gardener. And every year I have to go and put row cover over my little plants that won't make it through the snow. Cover them up, keep them warm, and make them beautiful. Well, that's what nature does with its leaf coverage. It puts a huge pile of leaves over the top of the little plants and generously keeps them warm throughout the winter. Then they dissolve and degrade with the snow and the wind and the rain, and slowly but surely, these little creatures come popping up out of the ground with the perfect amount of compost over the top of them and everything they need to grow. You yourself are like that little sprout coming up out of the ground every spring. We hibernate in the winter. We get going and energized in the spring. We enjoy the warmth and the fruits of summer. We harvest in the fall for the winter. There's a sacred energy to everything. And that's what I'm talking about with surrender. Now, surrender for me right now looks like I am waiting on a house to come. I'm waiting for a place that'll be our interim place, or even our, long-term place. I'm fine with that too. As we're moving to Sandpoint, Idaho, I don't have a place to live. Our house sold in a very short period of time, 8 days, and we had a 30-day escrow, and now our things are in storage. We have things we're doing in between, so we don't need a house in this exact moment, but there is no rentals on the market while we wait to buy in the spring. And so it's a very interesting place. And I am in surrender to how it's going to happen for us. And what that means is I've visualized and put together with my internal guidance system through openings exactly the home that I want us to be in short term. Or like I said, it could turn into long term. I'd be happy with that. And we're not finding it. And people are starting to get worried around me for us, but I'm open that it's coming. Today I opened up my email and I have this beautiful email that's positive and uplifting from Tut. And Tut is, you can type it in and you'll get it. It's a daily reminder of how the universe takes care of us, how God takes care of us, that it's always on our side and we're the ones getting in the way of the happiness. And it said in the one today, which is absolutely fabulous, why plan and visualize it to be exactly as you want and then prepare to go without it? Now, the funny part was I was just looking at Airbnbs last night as temporary places while we keep looking for our rental. And this morning, I was basically given the synchronistic message to stop. And it's coming. I open at that. Surrender can often look like you wanting to start a business or working with your children or being in a relationship with a significant other where things are getting tough and you want to push it and charge through it, or educate it, or adopt a new system or a new process together. Things take time, and I like to think of surrender as being in a place of happiness and peace, divinely fascinated about how things are going to turn out, and then be excited as they unfold in front of you in a beautiful way that makes a great story after it's all over. So I'm looking forward to telling you the great story that's coming along for me and my family as we relocate to a town that I'm deeply already in love with. And I'm excited to share it with you when it comes about. Where are you pushing through? Where are you not in flow? Where are you trying to make things happen? Where are you butting your head up against something? Where are you in fear that you're not going to get it and therefore your life is going to fall apart? These are the places where you need to surrender. These are the places where you need to stop and drop into your listening, which we covered months ago in the beginning of the Zen in a Moment calls. Drop into your listening and see what's next for you to do that day. The most important thing for you to do is really declare what you want using the openings of your IGS to make sure it's right for you. And then flow through your day, dropping into your listening, feeling the pull, going from opening to opening, so that while the universe is lining everything up for your magnificent vision to come to you, you're still playing your part. You're not focused on making something happen, but instead you're focused on serving those around you, seeing what you have to do that day, the miracle that you're a part of in being a part of figuring out how somebody else's divine vision is going to come together. And you are a part of that too. All right, so enjoy your day today. Remember, I'm sending you love and blessings. I truly do love you. And I look forward to eventually getting more time with you. If you haven't checked out Smart Soul Academy for $47 a month, please do. It's got 13 programs in it, and it's super simple to do. It's audios like this and then a practice to go play with, and your life changes dramatically as you simply have fun learning something new that your mind and you can do together. If you are enjoying listening to the Zen in a Moment mini podcast, I want to invite you to something where you can get even more juicy, amazing content. I'd love to invite you to join the Fear Free Human Collective. It is a community membership site where I do training, coaching, I do mini masterclasses and masterminds and share all kinds of amazing content. And it's super affordable, and we have amazing people that are in it working on finding their openings when they are closed. It is a really lovely place to kind of have a respite from the world where cancer culture is running rampant and people are not getting along. If you want to go somewhere where people are not only getting along, but they are having a blast and sharing wins on how their life is dynamically changing by using their internal guidance system, then this is the place to go. Simply go to BeFearFreeNow.com. That URL again is BeFearFreeNow.com, and you will discover how affordable our membership is. We have a free level where you can come on in. Please give us a trial, enjoy it. And then we have levels that are $27, $47, and $97, depending on the level of training and the depth of coaching you want. So come join us. Join this wonderful, incredible movement to create a fear-free human species on this planet. I'd love to have you. Go to BeFearFreeNow.com. I'll see you there.